Stop. Stop everything you're doing and listen to me. Right now. Are you tired of being the one who always plays by the rules, only to watch others surpass you? Do you believe that your loyalty, your unwavering kindness, your relentless honesty is building you an unshakable foundation of respect? Do you lie awake at night wondering why, despite doing everything right, you feel invisible, overlooked, and powerless? What if I told you that core belief, the very idea that virtue is its own reward, is one of the most dangerous lies you have ever been told? A lie that keeps you docile, predictable, and eternally in your place. Over 500 years ago, a man was exiled, tortured, and cast aside by the very system he sought to understand. In his isolation, he peeled back the layers of human nature and power, and he wrote down a truth so shocking, so brutally honest, that his name became synonymous with the dark arts of strategy. His name was Machiavelli. Today, I am going to reveal the hidden truth he uncovered. The truth about the shocking cost of being the good person in a world that often rewards the opposite. You will learn why the virtues you hold dear are your greatest vulnerabilities, and how you can systematically transform them from weaknesses into unbreakable weapons. By the end of this, you will understand how to armor yourself so completely that nobody can hold you back, break you, or stop you. This is not about becoming evil. This is about becoming effective. This is about strategic power. If you are ready to shatter the illusion and see the world as it truly is, I want you to make your first strategic declaration. Type, "I choose power," in the comments right now. Let's begin. Let's be brutally honest. Your kindness is not a shield. It is a neon sign pointing directly to your weaknesses. It is a detailed map you hand to others, showing them exactly where they can cross your boundaries without consequence. It is the source of your exposure and predictability, not your security. Think about the person in your office who is the perpetual, yes, man, the one who volunteers for every unwanted task, the human doormat. Their inbox is full of other people's problems. Their calendar is packed with meetings that don't serve their goals. They believe their virtue is building unshakable social capital. In reality, it's broadcasting a signal of desperation and low status. I want you to think of Sarah. Sarah was a manager, the heart of her team. She was kind. She approved every single time off request, even at the busiest times. She never delivered harsh feedback, sugarcoating every critique. She covered for her team's mistakes, believing this would build unwavering loyalty. When a senior director position opened up, a position she was perfect for on paper, she wasn't even considered. They brought in an outsider. Why? Because the senior leadership saw her as a facilitator, not a leader. She was a caretaker, not a commander. Her predictability made her exploitable, not invaluable. Her goodness made her a victim of her own virtue. The psychological mechanism at play here is simple and merciless. Predictability leads to exploitation. In the jungle, the predator studies the patterns of its prey. In the office, in relationships, in life, people do the same. When your response to trespass is always forgiveness, to a demand is always compliance, you are not building bridges. You are training people to walk all over you. Machiavelli saw this with terrifying clarity. He wrote, "A prince who is not wise himself cannot be well advised." You cannot receive good counsel if you are not wise enough to discern it from flattery or manipulation. You cannot lead if you are not strong enough to be feared when necessary. Your constant, unconditional goodness is not wisdom, it is naivety, and the world will eat you alive. You operate under a grand delusion. You believe that your constant generosity, your relentless availability, builds a mountain of loyalty and gratitude. This is a fantasy. In the real world, your generosity does not build loyalty, it builds entitlement. You are not creating allies. You are creating addicts. Addicted to your time, your energy, your compliance. This is explained by a fundamental law of human psychology: hedonic adaptation. It is the observed tendency of humans to quickly return to a relatively stable level of happiness despite major positive or negative events. You give someone a gift, they are happy for a day. You give them the same gift every day, and within a week, it is not a gift. It is a baseline. It is expected. Your kindness becomes the new normal, and its perceived value plummets to zero. Let me illustrate this with the undeniable rule of 3. The first time you stay late to help a colleague hit a deadline, they are grateful. They see you as a savior. The second time, they are thankful. They owe you one. By the 10th time, it is expected. It is now your unofficial job, and if you dare to say no, you are the problem. You are the villain for breaking a pattern you never agreed to. Your virtue has backfired spectacularly. Your generosity has not created a debt of gratitude. It has created an invisible obligation on you. You have Pavlovianly trained the people in your life that your yes is the default, and any deviation is a betrayal. Machiavelli prescribed the antidote centuries ago. He advised, benefits should be granted little by little, so that they may be better enjoyed. A flood of goodness is wasted, forgotten, and devalued. A strategic, calculated drip of generosity, however, creates lasting impact and lasting loyalty. It keeps people in a state of appreciation, not expectation. The lesson is clear: stop the flood. You are clinging to a childlike hope that the world cares about your inner goodness, your pure intentions, the moral compass in your heart. Let me shatter that hope. It doesn't. The world cares about one thing, and one thing only: the perception of your strength and capability. This is not a call to become a hollow, fake persona. This is a call to master the art of strategic image control. It is the difference between genuine niceness and calculated strength. Think of a skilled surgeon. To save a life, they must first cause temporary, calculated pain. They must cut through healthy tissue to reach the cancer. Is the surgeon evil for wielding the scalpel? Is he being fake by not smiling while he operates? No, he is being strategic for a greater, long-term good. He understands that the temporary perception of being harsh is irrelevant next to the outcome of saving a life. You must adopt the same mindset. Your boss doesn't need to know you were up all night worrying about layoffs. They need to see you as an unshakable pillar of competence. Your rivals don't need to see your doubt. They need to perceive unwavering confidence. This is about timing and strategy, not about abandoning your core self. This is the core of Machiavellian wisdom. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. And those few dare not oppose the opinion of the many. You must learn to show unyielding strength to those who would test you and reveal calculated vulnerability only to the tiny, inner circle that has proven absolute loyalty. You, and you alone, must control the narrative of your power. You must be the author of your own story, not a character in someone else's. You are treating your time, your focus, and your mental energy like an infinite resource. It is not. This is your power capital. This is the currency with which you buy your future. And right now, you are spending it like a bankrupt aristocrat on everyone else's priorities, leaving nothing for your own empire. You must internalize the most powerful analogy for self-preservation ever devised: the airplane oxygen mask. The flight attendant instructs you, unequivocally, to secure your own mask before assisting others. Why? Because if you run out of air, you are useless. You are a liability. You become another problem to be solved. You cannot help anyone from a position of collapse. I lived this. I was the I used to say yes to everything guy. Can you help me move this weekend? Yes. Can you take this low priority project off my desk? Yes. Can I drain your emotional energy for 3 hours with my problems? Yes. I was so addicted to the dopamine hit of being the good guy, the reliable one, that I was silently, systematically saying no to my own growth, my own goals, my own sanity. I was investing all my capital in other people's businesses and wondering why I was bankrupt. Let me drive this point into your soul. Saying yes to everyone else means saying no to yourself. Every time you agree to a meaningless meeting, you say no to your deep work. Every time you take on a colleague's burden, you say no to your own energy reserves. Every time you sacrifice your boundaries for the comfort of others, you say no to your self-respect. Self-preservation is not selfish. It is the fundamental, non-negotiable requirement for sustainability and power. You cannot build a fortress if you are giving away your bricks to every passerby. You must become a vault, not a charity. I need you to accept a bitter pill. The gratitude you expect for your favors is a phantom. It is temporary. The memory of a favor fades with the setting sun, but the expectation of the next one grows with each new sunrise. Watch the pattern unfold in your own life. You help your neighbor move one time. They are profusely grateful. They buy you a case of beer. They call you a lifesaver. You help them a second time. They are thankful. They get you a pizza. You help them a fifth time. They text you, "Hey, the truck is here. Where are you?" The favor has become an invisible obligation. The gratitude has been replaced by expectation. This is not because people are inherently malicious or evil. It is a feature of human hardware. The human brain is designed to adapt to constants. What is always there becomes background noise. What is consistently available becomes worthless. It is a law of nature. Scarcity creates value. Abundance destroys it. Your constant, relentless availability and your endless river of favors are making you abundant. You are making yourself common. You are the tap water everyone expects to flow, not the rare vintage wine they save for a special occasion. In the economy of respect, you have inflated your own currency into worthlessness. The lesson is brutal but liberating. To be valued, you must become scarce. To be respected, you must become discerning. To be sought after, you must learn the power of no. Let's cut through the sentimental nonsense. The universe is indifferent to your good intentions. Society does not care about your pure heart. History is not written about the nice people who meant well. The world only records, rewards, and remembers outcomes. I am going to pose a challenging either or question that will force you to choose your identity. Would you rather be a nice person who is loved by everyone, avoids all conflict, and accomplishes nothing of significance? Or would you rather be a good person who is respected, sometimes feared, makes difficult and unpopular decisions, and creates real, tangible, positive change in your wake? There is a cosmic difference between the two. Nice people are conflict avoidant. They seek approval. They are weather vanes, spinning in the wind of popular opinion. Good people are change makers. They are lighthouses, standing firm and guiding others, even through the storm. They understand that some conflicts are necessary, and some disapproval is the price of progress. Let me be blunty. If your actions, no matter how noble your heart, how pure your motives, do not create a good and tangible result, then your good intentions are worthless. They are a story you tell yourself to feel better about your failure. People often misunderstand Machiavelli's most infamous line, "The ends justify the means." They see it as a call for immorality. It is not. It is a cold, strategic reality check. It means that your legacy, your result, is what ultimately sanctifies the difficult and often misunderstood choices you had to make along the way. A peaceful and prosperous kingdom justifies the hard decisions of a prince. A life of profound impact and the power to protect what you love justifies the strategic application of your virtue. It forces you to take responsibility for the consequences of your actions, not just the feelings behind them. All of this, the image control, the strategic generosity, the focus on outcomes, connects to one thing: your legacy. How will you be remembered? Will you be a footnote? The agreeable one, the nice person who was always there but left no mark on the world? Or will you be remembered as the formidable, powerful person who built something, changed something, protected something? A person who created an impact that outlived them. History does not have a chapter for the merely agreeable. It has statues for the impactful. Think of Steve Jobs. By many accounts, he was difficult, demanding, relentless, and often brutally honest. He was not always nice. But he survived the corporate wars, navigated betrayals, and built one of the most impactful companies in human history because he prioritized vision and results over being liked. He mastered the game. This brings us to Machiavelli's central, unifying argument, the lesson that ties all of this together. You must survive and be strong first. You must secure your own power, your own resources, your own unshakable foundation. Only from a position of undeniable strength can you afford to be truly, effectively, and generously good. Only when you are a wolf can you afford to show mercy. Only when you cannot be stopped do you gain the power to make a real difference. The final choice is yours, and it is a choice you make every single day. Will you let your outdated, knave virtues weaken you, making you a pawn in someone else's game? Or will you master them? Will you transform your kindness into strategy, your generosity into leverage, and your innate goodness into unshakable, impenetrable power? As Machiavelli concluded in a letter to a friend, summarizing his relentless pursuit of truth, "Where the willingness is great, the difficulties cannot be great. Your willingness to see the truth is the first step. Now, you must act. The game is played. You now know the rules. In a world of wolves, don't be a sheep. That's still victim mentality. And don't just become a wolf, fighting for every scrap. That is exhausting. You must become the shepherd. You command the field. You provide protection, you provide direction, and you decide the fate of the flock." If this knowledge has value to you, smash the like button. It helps more shepherds find this message. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell, because we are just getting started, and what comes next will arm you further. Share this with one person you know who is ready to stop being a sheep. But before you go, your final, most important call to action. In the comments, I want you to declare who you are choosing to become. Type these 3 words: I am the shepherd. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.